Ronda Rousey receives a heartfelt message from major WWE Superstar. Dear loves, welcome to WWE Family Show. Please do subscribe my YouTube channel. Ronda Rousey received a heartfelt message from a WWE Superstar ahead of this week's episode of Raw. Rousey's final match with the promotion was a loss to Shayna Baszler at SummerSlam 2023. The baddest woman on the planet showed off her physique in a new Instagram video and noted that she had lost weight after giving birth. Rousey added that she wanted to regain her muscle as well, and shared a video of herself working out. Natalya reacted to Rousey's post and complimented her physique. She stated that the former champion looked great, and you can check out her comment in the image below. Rousey had an impressive career in the UFC before her tenure as a WWE Superstar. She won the SmackDown Women's Championship twice, and the Raw Women's Championship once during her time in the company. She also captured the Women's Tag Team Championship alongside Shayna Baszler in 2023. Baszler was released by the company earlier this year. Wrestling veteran Vince Russo recently discussed why he felt Ronda Rousey decided to leave WWE. Speaking on Sportskeeda's The Wrestling Outlaws, Russo stated that Rousey probably was not a fan of all the travel involved with being a WWE superstar. He noted that the former UFC star was used to training at one place, and then all of a sudden she had to go on the road every week. Rousey competed in a few matches following her departure from the company in 2023. She teamed up with Marina Shafir to defeat Athena and Billie Starkz in her final match at a Ring of Honor taping in November 2023. The former NXT Women's Champion was one of the bigger shocks in WWE's post-WrestleMania cuts earlier this year, despite still being heavily featured on Raw as recently as March. Her release came with no on-screen farewell, and, as is now customary for the company, no statement from fanfare from them. Fans didn't have to wait long to hear from the star, however. "No one can offer what I have to offer," she posted shortly after the news broke. "Reality. Let the galaxy burn." The cryptic message on X didn't confirm her next move, but it didn't read like someone who was done with the business either. And now, she's quietly resurfaced in a surprising new spot. Backstage at WWE NXT, the company's developmental division spearheaded by Shawn Michaels. Baszler was, according to Bodyslam, reportedly involved in producing this week's match between Kalani Jordan and Lainey Reed, working alongside Chris Gerard. Advertisement. It marks her first known contribution to WWE since her release, and is said to be part of a standard trial process for prospective producers, where returning or former talent shadow experienced agents to see if the fit is right. Their friendship dates back to their MMA days, when Baszler was already a respected veteran and Rousey was still emerging as a game-changer. They later joined forces in WWE, forming part of the Four Horsewomen of MMA alongside Jessamyn Duke and Marina Shafir, before Rousey shot to superstardom and Baszler established herself as a dominant force in NXT. Baszler's run on the black and gold brand was one of the most dominant in its history. Two-time NXT Women's Champion, over 400 days across both reigns. Her transition to the main roster in 2020 brought some memorable moments, including Elimination Chamber destruction and tag title runs, but creative consistency often escaped her. At Money in the Bank 2023, Baszler turned on Rousey mid-match, kicking off a feud that many fans had waited years to see. The eventual clash at SummerSlam was fought under MMA rules and saw Baszler score a decisive referee stoppage, win a fitting end to their arc. And to Rousey's time with WWE. Rousey later confirmed it was her idea, telling the New York Post, "Shayna is the reason I got into pro wrestling. If I can't elevate her before I go, then I've failed." For Baszler, it was validation. For fans, it was a long overdue spotlight. Her release likely felt jarring in that context, not just for the timing, but because there still seemed so much left for her to do. Now, though, WWE may be writing a new chapter for her, one that sees her influence play out from behind the curtain rather than inside the ropes. Whether her new backstage role becomes permanent isn't yet clear. The report noted WWE often brings in trial producers on a one-off or short-term basis, assessing how they gel with the talent and format of the shows. Baszler's experience, credibility, and training background all make her a strong candidate for long-term involvement, especially in a developmental setting like NXT. It's a tall order to say Rousey didn't succeed in elevating her friend and on-screen rival Baszler shown in that storyline, even if her time inside a WWE ring was cut short the following her. It may now be Baszler's time to do the elevating, and plenty will fancy her to succeed.